You should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger.
What is up, my Battle Royale nerds? So the other day we just got an announcement from Epic Games that we got a 50 vs 50. So what the hell is 50 vs 50? Well, first of all, it's basically two teams duking it out, right, on a big scale map. The trailer right here that's showing doesn't really portray what actually 50 vs 50 is in game. The fortresses are definitely not that scale. But there are a lot of fortresses getting built. I'll get into more detail once this trailer is over, so check out this trailer and check out my gameplay. So if you don't play Fortnite and you haven't seen the 50 vs 50, this is me streaming last night, actually playing first time. And 50 vs 50 is basically almost the same Battle Royale mode that we were playing on Fortnite before. It's the same map, which was kind of a bummer. But on a side note, they are releasing a new map coming up soon. But anyways, basically it's the same map. You all fly out. When you jump out of the bus, you actually don't see where your teammates are landing. It's not till you land that you start seeing your teammates show up, and it's only the teammates that are in your area, which is kind of not the greatest. It'd be nice if you could open up your map and see where all your team is going, so you can flock all together and take over towns, and kind of feels like a real battle. So like I was saying, you don't see your teammates until you land, and once you do, they kind of show up as on your mini-map and on your large map when they're in a close area. I don't know the exact perimeter space that they have to be in to show up, so you won't see all of them on the map until you get close to them. And they show up also when you're in the game. They show up as just like a little green arrow above them, which is alright. I mean, it'd be nice if there was like a blue and red team kind of showing up on the corner of your map. You do have the green and white where it countdowns the number of how many people are still alive. You don't really see the big team epic battles in the beginning unless you do a hot drop into a main area. And in the trailer, when you see people building forts, that doesn't really happen until the numbers get smaller to like 30 to 20. And that's when you see the teams start flocking together and build together and build a huge defensive force. It does definitely really feel like a real battle in a sense, especially if you do a hot drop into a main town, because you're basically fighting for control of these towns. And after the first minute of landing, you kind of understand, okay, we took this area, we took this city, we took Tomato Town, we took Greasy Groves, so the enemy must be in different areas, which is pretty cool. And on another side note, if a teammate on your team dies, he is able to view all the players on your team, so you can kind of get a rough idea of where the enemy has control. So I'll write a little list on the screen here just showing what the game has to offer right now in this mode, and then I'll also do a list of things I wish and thought it would be like, just from the trailer and what I was hoping they would do. So currently in this game mode, there is no friendly fire, there's no destroying teammates' forts or anything they build. Teammates only show up within your certain area, and when you die, you can view your whole team. Now I'll go over what I thought they were going to do when I saw the trailer, and what I wish they did. So I really thought that it would be like a smaller map, kind of like a circle selected for you within the larger map, and two teams would start on both sides and have a delayed time around 30 seconds to a minute to build a huge fortress and have maxed out supplies, and then maybe supply drops would drop within that circle and you would have to run to get to those weapons and have to leave your forts, which would be pretty freaking cool. Kind of be like a 50 vs 50 dodgeball. So maybe we'll see that once private servers kind of kick off, and hopefully you can customize the server to do things like that. I do think there's a lot of potential with this game mode, and I think this is a temporary mode because they're just kind of testing the waters, see what they can get away with and what they're able to do. and hopefully we do see like kind of like a fortress battle go on. Maybe not 50 versus 50, maybe 25 versus 25 or something. So I think there's a lot to come, and I think they're doing a great job with this game so far. If you haven't tried, Fortnite is free to play, so you can get it on Steam, you can get it on console. It's a really fun game, especially if you have a group to play with. Even if you don't, the 50 vs 50 mode, I'm sure you'll find people and you'll make friends, and it's an awesome game. Also, subscribe to my channel so you can get updates of when I'm streaming. I'm usually streaming on a daily basis now, so hope you subscribe, hope you stick around, and hopefully I see you around. I'll let the rest of the gameplay go on. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
Yeah, northeast. Yeah, I'm getting shot at on right in front of us. Oh. No. There's a lot of them. Alright, fall back.
Holy shit. Oh wow, holy shit. Holy smoke, there, light me up. Fucking, we're in the lead though, like, there's way more guys up. You know, we just got annihilated. Holy shit. Yeah, we need to all like get together. Yeah, okay. They're gonna be coming from the northeast. Yeah, I see one guy going down already. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the fence. I'm fortifying over here, 'cause I've seen one guy doing it, yeah, he is. Oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I'm actually doing him, you guys. Oh, we got one homeboy still back there. I think he's gonna start retreating too. Nice. Oh, can I take that game? Pistol? Damn, he's broken.
Bro, they have like 10 more guys in them. This bitch was camping. She had his gold scar. Bloom, it's for you. I'm leaving it for you.
I picked up another potion if you guys want. Oh, shoot. Bloom, I'm gonna drop your potion right here. Shit, it's okay. I dropped the potion.
Oh, fuck. There's like 3 of them over there. Knocked one, knocked one. One's pushing up. Knocked him. There's so many loom. Loom, be careful, there's a lot of them. They're all at 330. They're pushing over towards you guys. That red stack. Not really, like, they're kind of getting pinched right now. Kind of in between them. You got bandages by any chance? I got sniped. Alright. Okay. I don't know. He's north though. I think he's in that big fort. I got a jump pad if that can do anything. Okay. Oh, pushing up on our boy over there. Knocked him. Sniper, sniper. Alright.
Alright, yeah. No, don't put that. Circle. Yeah. Oh, I see them. They're north 330, 330. Okay. I didn't even notice them. Can you cover? Okay. Yeah, he can. Did we really come back? Holy smokes.
Are you kidding me?
Got it. West. Got a little fort right there. Got a bunch of shots. Yeah, they don't see you from there. Yeah, no, make it. Is he not red shot?
Oh shit, shit. They got me.
They must have circled around us. They're probably ready for us to push up and into the farm. Yeah. Thanks to us, man, holding up that farm. I got 4. They didn't revive that guy down there. Should've died. I'm gonna die too. Yeah, I'm gonna die right now. They went full on right. No? No. I'm dead. Grab him the line. Oh, is that him right there, right?